Hey guys, today I just wanted to quickly try out something someone mentioned yesterday, which is trying to run this on SurfaceRT. So basically, I've just taken the existing code, which is this modern CS app right here, and I'm just going to change it from x86 to ARM. But first of all, I'll just show you what I mean by that. So over here, if you right click on modern CS app, over here, you get the properties page, and at the moment it's targeting x86. So if I try to run this, and I'll choose local machine here, it's going to run on my build tablet, which is a quad core x86. So it's just running at the moment. It's building. So I just want to show you it running on the build tablet, and it'll just take a while to compile. Yeah, so the goal is to just show you how easy it is to, if you've done everything right, and if all your references are any CPU, then it's easy to build an ARM version of your project, of your WinRT project. In my case, it's a XAML app. So here, this is just it running, which you saw yesterday, and nice explosions. Favorite this. Yes. Favorited it. And of course it does all those other things that I showed you yesterday. Let's favorite that one. Favorites it. And back to the screen. Oh, picked the wrong one. But yeah, as you can see, it's like it's the x86 version. So let's close this down. Go back to the desktop. Let's turn this into an ARM version. So I've got all the remote debugging installed on my Surface device right here. This is my Surface device. So let's go in, and in the app, I'm just going to turn this to ARM. I'm going to just use remote machine, and it's configured to, you can't actually see it there, it's over in debug. It's configured to hit my remote machine when I try to run this remotely. Now the thing is that there is one thing that the shader level that the SurfaceRT supports doesn't support a particular type of particular setting in the blend state that I use in my SpriteBatch. So I'm going to comment this out, which is over here, which is the alpha coverage. So that one line commented out, I should now be able to just remote build this. So it's going to build it. Give it time. It's building, trust me. Yeah, it's building down there. And hopefully eventually over here, when it does connect, it will automatically pop the SurfaceRT to the running app. So it's still building over here. Oh, there you go. Just finished. So hopefully it pops up. There you go. So like it's running now on ARM, and it's running the exact same code base. And what you'll notice is that it's exactly the same experience, except the explosions in that D3D layer don't work, but the actual SpriteBatch compiled. So it can actually render. So if I click on this, for instance, there is no explosion. So there's something going on there with probably the pixel shader that I've got set up or something like that. But It's got the D2D layer, which is the background rendering with an effect graph. It's got the XAML layer, and it's got the D3D layer, which is being rendered on top of the XAML layer, but it's not rendering any of the images. And again, I think it may be due to what you call the pixel shader that I've got set up, but it's what you call the same exact code base compiled to ARM running on my SurfaceRT, and it's actually the performance ain't that bad. It is like, if you'll notice here as you scroll, what I might have to do is I might have to permanently turn off the D3D layer for the SurfaceRT version, just so that it's performant. But it's great that I was able to just compile it as ARM, and it works. I mean, with that one lot code change that I may had to make. But yeah, loving it, loving that it's not as hard as what people are making it out to be, to actually create code that works across x86, x64, and ARM. So yeah, so really loving it. I wish I could get the SpriteBatch working and the D3D layer working in SurfaceRT. I have to look at my pixel shader there, or the vertex shader of the SpriteBatch. But other than that, from x86 to the ARM version of it, that was very, very, very quick. Anyway, enjoyed doing that. Thanks.